Hi everybody, it's Amy. So I wanted to tell you, if you haven't already heard, that Target has 50% off trees, Christmas trees right now, and they have gotten a lot of other Christmas items to about 30% off. So this is really rare that they're doing this before Christmas. So I was in my Target the other day, and I have to tell you, my store isn't going to make 50%. There was like nothing left. I have a very, very tiny Target. So I was surprised stuff had already started going on clearance, but the stuff that was there was like already picked over and there was bare aisles. Sometimes they will push out more stuff from the back, so you always want to make sure and go back to look. Sometimes they just get super busy, and then I've noticed when they do those clearances that sometimes I go in one day and I could go in the very next day and they are full of an item that they had one of. So they always do a back stock. What I'm going to recommend is you take the one product. Like, there was lights that I wanted after Easter, and they were like these little paper lanterns, and they only had 2 showing on the shelf, but I took it over to the price checker, and it showed me that they had more in the back room, because on the price checker it will say back stock. So what you want to do is go over, scan it. You'll see it'll say yes, a Y, or an N if they have it in the back. So if they have it in the back, I would definitely go ask and see if they have more. And usually what they will do is scan that item, and then it'll tell them how many they have, which will match exactly what you just scanned at the price checker. So that's just a little hint from me to you. And if you have a larger, Target, you may have so much more supplies and stock than mine does, but if you have a smaller Target, I would definitely start getting out there for sure. If you guys want to take the risk and wait till it all goes down to 50% or more, I completely understand, because sometimes 30% is not enough. But if you had a favorite item that you really wanted, now would be the time to grab it. And then I personally will wait to 50% or more. You can also shop online, so don't forget that. And you can wait until the clearance goes online at 50%. You tend to have a lot more options. Right now, you still can get free shipping by Christmas. And also, I want to talk about Walmart. Walmart also has free shipping by Christmas if you order today as well. And if you go to, see, it says get them by Christmas, fast free shipping. It's got to be $50 or more. So you will get it by Christmas. And if you go down, they have today's featured deals. So you can save some pretty good money here. They have some pajama pants. They have like a couple of items from each individual section in the store, like category, I want to say. So go down to the bottom there, and of course you always want to go into clearance sections. Big Lots has a deal going on, and I will post this on my Instagram if you guys need the coupon. They have up to $40 off. So what it is if you spend $50, it's $10 off. If you spend $100, it's $20 off. And if you spend $200, it's $40 off. So you need to have that coupon that they can scan at the register. I will put that on my Instagram, and I will actually also put that in my Facebook, that coupon, so that you guys have it if you have not received it by email already. So you have 3 really good stores you could shop at. Target Christmas clearance, though, guys, keep your eyes out now. Like, legitimately go in there every couple of days, because that stuff will just go. And every store is different, so every store is going to clearance out at a different time, and every store is going to have different items. I mean, we can't say my store has one item and I show you in a video. It's not a guarantee that your store will have it, and vice versa. You may be able to pick up something that I absolutely cannot get my hands on. So that's going to happen for sure. This is a hands-on experience when you go. I talked about this in my Extreme Christmas video. I will link that down below. If you do this clearance shopping, you got to do the legwork. You got to get in the stores. You got to get your hands on stuff. You got to see what's going on. That is the best way. For me to predict exactly when each store all over the United States is going to go at different price points and clearance points, it's just really hard to do. So I'm going to tell you what's going on in my area, and then you have to kind of go in there and do that legwork and find out what's going on in your stores. If you call the stores, it tends to be difficult. I tried that last year. I was like, I don't really feel like going. And then, people at the front desk sometimes don't even know what you're talking about. And then you get there and it's 50% off. So it definitely takes going in. I know we're all busy this time of year, but starting to think about next year, right? So that's always the goal, is always getting things, never paying full price, and thinking about the year to come. So Christmas trees, if you need a Christmas tree and you have a really, you know, a favorite one at 50% off, I would definitely grab it. They may go to 75 or 90%, but the selection is going to be very, very limited because they're doing this so quickly before the holiday. People who haven't already gotten a tree, and there are still some who have not, they had to wait for that last payday or what have you, they're going to be, you know, getting these trees, they're going to be swiping them up. So grab these if you can. And like I said, Walmart has that free shipping and you will get it by Christmas. And Big Lots, that's a really good coupon. So I will post it. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please do so. I'll post that in the description box. And I'll also put it on the Bargain Beauty Facebook page. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Happy holidays, everybody.